Hey guys, it's Nikki. Just wanted to add this little note to let you know that Brooke's audio does get better throughout the episode. So stand by. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning. It does get better. And secondly, we did want to talk about the MSCW Zoom party that we will be having on Thursday, April 30th, this Thursday, at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we hope that you can join us. You can go right into our Facebook group, join if you haven't joined already. And in the events, you'll see the details and the Zoom link for the meetup. We hope that you'll join us and it will be a fun time for all of us. So on with the episode.
Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK from NK Airplay Radio, and if you love what the My So-Called Whatever podcast crew is doing, check us out too. NK Airplay is an online radio station playing all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s, especially the ones from those boys in the band, New Kids on the Block. Listen to artists like Boys to Men, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, boy bands, girl bands, and many more. We play artists that are associated with or who inspired the New Kids on the Block, plus some of the artists that inspired us while we were growing up. Check us out on social media at NK Airplay Radio. And download the Live 365 app for your iPhone or Android phone and listen today.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay. This week has been new kid centric. Kid centric, which has helped. But like today, I was just having a day. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't want to work today. Like, I don't want to do anything. I shouldn't be here right now. I should be on a ship right now with my friends.
Yeah. I know. That's been like my whole week it's been a rough week because like you said, granted I wasn't going to be on the cruise. I was going to be on a different cruise.
Yeah.
But the other day, I was talking to somebody, somebody from work, and I'm like, right now I should be on a beach in a private cabana with a butler bringing me a drink. I really don't want to be here right now, and it's like 37 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And like quarantined at home, working.
Right.
That sounds like a bag full of no.
Right. Right.
But it's okay. The new kids have done really all that they can this week to brighten the mood.
And that sounds awful. All right, so we had some technical difficulties there, just for a moment. But I think Brooke sounds better now.
Well, leave a comment and let us know.
Yeah. Well, she was a little fuzzy, and I thought it was her. And so she changed her AirPods, and she changed to just headphones. Or earphones. What would those be called? Earbuds.
Earbuds.
I always call them earphones. Like, I always used to call them earphones.
Really?
Yes, when I was little.
Earphones. Well, because I think they were called earphones when you were little.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were not earbuds until, Apple made them earbuds.
Oh. Well, Apple made them AirPods. Oh, but they had earbuds. That's right. Okay. Apple, you're the trendsetter. You're it. So as we were talking about before, I so rudely interrupted everything. It's been very new kid centric. Which has been has saved me. It really has. It started with what was it, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday that it started.
It was Wednesday, our Zoom call.
Oh, was it our Zoom call on Wednesday?
Yes. I think that was,
okay.
No. Yes, that was Wednesday
was
because
Tuesday?
That's when it was Wednesday because that's when the email or the tweet or whatever came out with the virtual cruise.
Which was so amazing for it to like happen during our Zoom.
It was really cool.
It was so cool.
You would have thought that we planned it that way, but we didn't.
We totally didn't.
But we should say we did.
But the Zoom call was freaking amazing. We had at one time, I looked and it was 88 people.
It was fun. It was crazy.
It could have been more. It could have been more than 88. It's just that one time I looked and it said 88 and I remember that very well. And I was like, holy cow, we have 88 people in here.
I was kind of watching it. I didn't see it go over 80 and I didn't see it dip into the 90s.
Okay.
But
you did see it at 88?
I saw it right in the 80s nearly the whole time.
Oh, that's crazy, you guys. Oh my God, for something like that was done that night. So like if we, which we're planning on doing one this week, right? This coming week. So as you're listening to this, we will be doing another one sometime this week. And we want you all to come and it's going to be fun. And we'll try to do some more games, try to do some more like, where's everybody from? I kind of want to learn about like the people in our group a little bit. And I don't know how to do that.
Me too. And me too. Same.
So maybe we'll just like pick random people and be like, hey, tell us your name. Tell us where you're from. Like, and we'll pick random people and we can learn more about them and like about how they found New Kids on the Block and stuff like that. That would be fun.
Right. Especially people that like we haven't gotten stories from.
Right. Which
I mean, or people that we have gotten stories from that are amazing, obviously.
Exactly.
But, or it could just be like a random generator type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm excited.
We'll figure something out, but it'll be fun.
We will plan this. By the time this comes out on Monday, we will look at our schedules and you guys will know when we will be doing it. And so you can plan accordingly. But it's probably going to be around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Right, Brooke? Like probably
like 8 o'clock ish, 9 o'clock. Yeah, somewhere
Eastern.
in that range.
So yeah, probably is gonna be. It's not gonna be Wednesday because we already have something planned on Wednesday.
Yep,
we're doing our podcast episode, so it might be Thursday.
Probably. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Thursday.
Okay.
We'll confirm, and you'll check it out. Check out the group.
Yeah.
And we'll tweet it or something.
Or maybe Tuesday. Who knows?
Right.
We'll figure it out.
We will let you know.
Right. So it started Wednesday night with our Zoom, which was so much fun. And I loved seeing everybody's faces. I loved seeing everybody smiling. And I loved everybody staying. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I don't think you did either. Like,
no. Well, I had never been on a Zoom call before.
Oh, that was your first one?
Okay, so I did one for work.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. It was like I did it through my phone and just like turned the screen off and listened into the call. It wasn't like an interactive type of thing. It was more just like a conference call with video if you chose to use it.
See.
So this is my first time using like actual Zoom on my computer with like my face on it.
Yeah. We use it for work. We've been using it for work forever. Like,
we use WebEx for work.
We used GoToMeeting for a long time and then we switched to Zoom. And when we first switched to Zoom, we did have one person. We did have a hacker. Well, it's not really a hacker because they're not really hacking. They're just like joining. They're like trespassers, really.
Yeah.
And they just sat there and they would like, you could hear like Russ like paper shuffling, but like paper shuffling. But we got some people we didn't invite.
What was his name? Blow my balls.
I kept saying it because it wasn't clicking in my head. So I was going, blow my balls, blow my balls. And Roger was so funny. Roger Ortega was so funny. Oh my God, it was so fun. It was so fun. And right now, New Kids on the Block, they're live. They're doing the karaoke. I'm hoping to catch it after we're done recording. I hope they're still going. I'm hoping to do Islands in the Stream. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping, Brooke.
Well, then you need to do that. P.S.
Yeah.
P.S. Today.
Yeah.
You were featured on.
I was, but wait. There's more. Real quick. Before that, because I was not expecting that. Like, I thought because I was going to be the last person on, like, I was like, there's no way they're going to pick me. Anyway, so not, let alone twice.
Right.
Like, when I don't want to be picked. So on Thursday, was it Thursday? Yeah. Lindsay had a virtual sail away party. She had posted it in our group that she was doing it.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And then, like, she decided she wasn't going to do it, but then she decided she was going to do it. And so there were, like, I can't remember how many there were of us, but it was so fun. And we were just talking, chatting, and all of a sudden, Donnie Wahlberg comes in. And yeah, Donnie Wahlberg comes in. And
that's awesome.
Yes. And he said, like, I love it when he says my name. He said, "Hi, Nikki, my so-called whatever." And I was like, yay. I was like raising the roof. And then that was perfect. And then afterwards he was like, "Hey, so Nikki, how did your chat go last night?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "It went really well." And I told him about like how we had around 88 people at the most. And he was like, "Wow, that's crazy." So but it was fun. And I hope he comes to our next one. We'll invite him.
That would be really awesome.
Maybe he will. Amazing. He might, he might be really busy, but he might find time to come join our Zoom, and that would be awesome.
Even if just for a few minutes, just to pop in and say hello.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Or maybe Jordan McIntyre wants to.
OMG.
Or maybe Jordan Knight.
OMG. OMG. So then today, they released their video at midnight.
Oh my gosh.
Which was freaking awesome.
I loved it. It was like my favorite thing. It made me
smile, so like my face hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it was so cool, and I loved seeing Joe and his family. That was just so cool. Like them all dancing together. I thought that was cute.
It was cute.
His little girl doing a handstand. That was funny. That was cute. And then Kid and Play. Like, I was like, Kid and Play, hey.
I know. And then, okay, so Donnie and Jenny did a really good job.
Yes, they did.
On the Kid and Play dance.
Yes.
And I was thrilled to see, like, other people on there, like Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, I know. At first, what? I was like, I recognize her. Who is that? Like, and I was like, oh, it's Carrie Underwood. Oh, my gosh.
But then I was like, where's John? And also, where's Danny? But where's John?
Yes.
And then it was like the last 15 seconds. Oh, there's Danny. And then John. The last 2 seconds. There's John. I was so glad that he made it in.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Like the whole time, I'm like, where's John?
I know. And then I was like, there he is. He made his grand entrance. He's like, here I am. I'm in the swan coop
busy on the farm
coop or whatever he was in. Yeah.
Right.
But that was fun. And then they had some appearances on different shows. And then tonight they did the virtual sail away, which was so well done. I just want to
I wasn't on it, but
it was so well done.
go back and watch the video.
I mean, you couldn't really ask for anything more for a virtual sail away. Like, they did such a good job. They talked about previous cruises. Like, Jared did a really good job. Like, just with the flow of everything. It was really cool. Like, he did such a good job. Like, he asked really great questions. And, like, it was just, like, everybody was on. And then as it was going, they had this Zoom meeting that they tweeted out. So you could join it. And so that way you could interact with them, which I thought was really cool. But I didn't join the Zoom meeting because at the time, like, we were getting dinner and I was watching the virtual sail away as we were getting dinner and everything.
Right.
I didn't want to, like, be like, no, just because it was, what I was just trying to multitask. And then then I was like, okay, how do I get on the Zoom? Like, I need to get on the Zoom. Where is the link? So I went to Twitter, got on, tried to get on, couldn't get on. It said, like, it reached its capacity of 300. And I was like, poop.
Of course it did.
Yeah. So, but I kept trying and trying and trying. And then finally it let me into the virtual waiting room. And so I was like, cool. And then I waited there for a while. And then they started going through people. And I was like, okay, cool. I just came on last. So there's no way they'll get to me. Like, there's just no way. They won't, because I'm, like, way in the back. You know what I mean? Because they just let me on. So I'm, like, way in the back. So I'm sitting there and Brody and I are dancing. Like, we're dancing because we were having a great time. And I was like, somebody dance with me. And Brody's like, I'll dance with you. So Brody was in the back and he's jamming along to all the songs and we're dancing. And then I had the dog and I'm dancing with the dog. And then the dog was, like, pissed and didn't want to dance anymore. So I was like, he does his little, like, it's like this weird, really weird noise. And so I was like, fine, Elvis, I'll let you down. And then I'm sitting there and all of a sudden my face is on the thing. And I'm like, what the hell? Are you serious right now? And the thing is, I didn't realize it. But I was like a minute behind. So, like, I had no idea that when my face was on there, it wasn't, like, in sync with, like,
right.
And so it caught me at a really bad time. Like, I wasn't dancing. Like, I must have stopped for some reason. And, like, I was a little bit, but I was, like, more looking at the other people because I loved seeing the other people on there. I thought that was such a cool idea.
Yeah.
And I was, like, really zoned in on, like, watching them. And you could, like, tell I wasn't even looking at the camera or anything. And so I looked dumb. I looked like a big dweeb is what I look like.
At least you were not picking your nose.
Thank God. Thank God. Well, I haven't been picking my nose. Okay, let's just be honest. We all occasionally, like, pick at our nose. I don't care. Like, we do.
Wait, hold on. Did you say you haven't been picking your nose lately?
Or, like, COVID-19. Touching it or anything. Like, because you're not supposed to.
COVID-19?
Yes.
Don't touch your nose.
Don't touch your nose. Don't touch your nose. Like, I don't touch it. So, what was I going to say? So then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And, like, people are messaging me like, I just saw you on Lido. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so embarrassed, like, totally caught me off guard. And I thought that was it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and so then John comes on. Okay. And he gets really emotional. And I start like wheeze bawling. Do you know what I'm talking about? Right? Like when you are crying and you're like, I don't know if it's because, like, the emotion. I'm going to, like, start crying right now. Like, I don't know if it was because, like, the emotion. I can't even think about it because just, like, thinking about him crying like that was just like, Oh my God, Brooke.
Oh.
It just like, it got
I
to me.
haven't seen it yet. I need to see it.
It got to me, and I don't know if it's on. I don't think that they saved it. I'm not sure. I don't know that for sure.
I know this community. Somewhere out there is footage.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying again. So I start crying, and it's not a pretty cry. It's like an ugly cry, and I'm trying to like, I'm putting like the phone up because I didn't want, people to see me crying. And like other people, I could see that they were crying too, so but he just was like so sincere. And so I'm not saying that like, no, but just like I felt what he was feeling. Like what he was feeling right there, like I was feeling that too. And so I just like, it just busted me. Like it just like, I just broke down. And like after you cry, you're kind of tired looking, and like my face is all red because like I'm trying to clean myself up. And so they start playing another song. They were playing Titanium. They were playing Titanium both times. That was funny that I was on there.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so I'm just like there, and I've got Elvis with me because when I get upset, he like knows. Like he's very like keyed in on like, and so he was snuggling up to me, and I was just snuggling with him, and I had like but again, I wasn't paying attention to the phone because I was just watching people, and then there I am again. But this time I'm like chop 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 chop. And I look like I have the biggest forehead. Like, I don't know what was going on there. But did you see my forehead?
I don't think your forehead looked that big.
It was like a 5 head. Like, it was, I don't know what was going on. So yeah. So I had my, 10 seconds of fame in the New Kids on the Block Lido party. Both times did not know that I was being recorded, like being like presented. It didn't have any makeup on, not a stitch, didn't do my hair. Because again, like I said, I thought because I'd be the last person in, there was just no way that I was going to be on. And that's the only reason why I went in there. And yeah, I guess you always need to be prepared.
I think that the clip that I saw, the little 15-second clip that I saw, you looked great.
I appreciate that.
The video, I mean, it was a little jerky. Like, you know what I mean?
But
it was a little bit
I have to kindly disagree with you, but I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate it so much. I love you. I appreciate you making me feel better. But I even said to Kevin, I was like, dude, why did I go on? Why did I do that? Like, what was I thinking? But people were so nice. Like, they posted in the My So-Called Whatever group, the pictures, and I had some people send me video, which is what I sent you, Brooke.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Like Diana Roth, not to be confused with Diana Ross, sent me 2 videos, which was awesome. She caught me both times, which was
that's amazing.
So cool. But I was like, oh my gosh, like watching it again, it's like, look away, just look away. It's like a train wreck. Like you can't look away, and it's just like cringe. So yeah, that was that. But tonight, like I put some makeup on, like my hair's not done. Like I didn't like do myself up. I'm wearing my We Are All Donnie Girl sweatshirt. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on, and I don't care. This is karaoke. You don't have to have like, I hope not, like a star-studded voice,
No, oh my gosh, it's karaoke.
Right. So I would be like, Donnie, maybe Jenny will sing with me or you, but I want to be the Kenny Rogers part. Will you be the Dolly Parton part in Islands in the Stream? Like, baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. Pretty sure those are the words. So yeah, so now we're here tonight, and I said to Brooke, tonight was not supposed to be a block party. Nope. But I said, listen, I'm all high on New Kids right now, and I bet you guys are too. So why don't we do a block party? Because I'm feeling a block party. And I'm just going to let you know next week's going to be a block party too. So, because we have a special guest. Yeah. One, so, 2, 3. You know what? We do this sometimes. We do this. But we do have a really great 80s, 90s episode planned for you. And that will come after our possibly after our next block party. But we've got some really good things going on. Like we have some really cool things in the works for you guys. We heard, with this quarantine, we have the availability now to bring on guests more than we did before.
Right.
And so we want to take advantage of that. And that's what we're going to do. But we will get back to regular schedule program, when we can.
Right.
But I don't think anybody has a problem with block parties as far as I know.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So yeah, should we, anything else? I mean, this weekend's going to be crazy. I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Today is New Kids on the Block Day.
Today is New Kids on the Block Day and Shane McDermott's birthday. Happy birthday, Shane McDermott.
Happy belated birthday when you're listening to this, Shane McDermott.
Yes. You were still one of my top 5 crushes. I'd say top 2. You and Joey, that's what it was. You and Joey. It was only you and Joey.
What about Lance?
No, I'm talking about when I was little. When I was little.
Oh, okay. When we were like,
because Shane lasted a long time. So did Joey. I mean, Joey lasted forever. Like I've never not liked Joey.
Well, I mean, Joey. Here we are.
30 years later.
Let's be honest here.
TBH.
Oh,
I forgot to tell you too, in the chat with the girls, that Lindsay at the Sail Away party, they were talking about stalking a new kid, like who we played this awesome game afterwards, Never Have I Ever, and you drink. We all had just like, I was like, I'm just drinking a coffee because I'm still working. And so we played that game, and it was like, never have I ever stalked a new kid. And so I didn't drink because I've never, I don't think, stalked a new kid. But then somebody said, but Nikki, what about that story of you and Joey McIntyre's grass? So people were like, what? And I was like, okay, real quick story. And so I told them the story about my grandp and him telling me that it was Joey McIntyre's house and me taking the grass and coming back home and telling everybody, hey, I've got Joey McIntyre's grass. Everybody saying, no, you don't. And I'm like, damn straight I do. And
right. My Gramp told me.
Right. Gramp. I mean, Gramp is right now looking at me and he is laughing his ass off right now. He is. Oh my gosh. So anyway, told the story. They asked if I'd ever told Joey that story, and I said no. I mean, but I think if we do end up interviewing him, I think I do want to tell him that story. Do you think that would be weird?
No, I think you should.
Okay. I will tell him that story. So if we get him on the podcast, I will tell him that story. I will also tell him the paper plate story, because I really thought Joey McIntyre, or someone who knew Joey McIntyre, would eventually drive by my house. They did not. But you just never know. You just got to plan for those one-offs.
Preparation.
I mean, who the hell would think that we would be where we are right now?
Nobody.
What the hell, Brooke? Like, what is this like?
This is not anything that would have ever been in the realm of our possible understanding. I mean, like, think about like the technology,
right? Right.
Like, we never, ever would have thought that this was a possibility.
Oh my gosh, no.
This was like straight out of the Jetsons. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right, but not only that, like, you danced with Jordan Knight. Like, what?
I know.
Like, what? What?
Like Jordan Knight, like I used to look at that Magic Summer Tour, like that tour, you know, the program.
Yeah.
I used to look at that and the pictures of him in there and think like, wow, that's the cutest boy I've ever seen in my life and will ever see in my life. And I'd really like to marry him.
And you got close enough to smell him.
Like I was like seriously, I can't. Nope. I can't. I'm going to just get too excited. But I danced with Jordan Knight. Like he had his arm around me. I was like in his like underarm area.
Oh my God. So crazy.
Dancing. And
so crazy.
That never would have happened. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
No. Like,
it's crazy.
I still, to this day, would say top 5 best moments of my life. Top 5 best moments of my life. That's going with meeting Kevin, getting married, having my 2 children, and Joey McIntyre singing to me. Like that's, do you know what I'm saying? Like top 5 moments of my life here. Come on. Like top 5 moments of my life. And hopefully I'm not like forgetting something, but I mean, come on. It's a childhood dream. It's a childhood freaking dream come true.
Right.
Like never ever did I ever think dreams really do come true.
Well, it just goes to show that anything can happen.
Right.
Anything is possible.
Right.
And
we have a freaking podcast, Brooke. What?
Like don't give up on your dreams.
No, don't, you guys. If you've got something that you just want to do, that you just like, it's constantly in your mind, there's a reason why it's there. There's a reason why that it's there, and you need to make it a reality. So work a little bit at it every day and make it a reality, because it can be. It can be. I mean, this was just I was just like, this is what we need to do, Brooke. We need to start a podcast. And never did I think we would ever talk to anybody famous. Like, let alone my 2, like, I was going to say my 2 childhood crushes, but my 1 childhood crush, because the second one hasn't come true yet. But again, dreams have come true. So I'm going to keep positive about it. And
this time right here is when it could happen.
Right. I just don't know how to make it happen. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't have the connection to make it happen. I don't want to overly like not bug him, but like
we don't want to piss him off.
I don't want to piss him off.
Let's be honest.
I'm going to just 100% be honest. I don't want to piss him off. I want him to have good thoughts when he thinks of my so-called whatever, not like, oh my God, my so-called whatever.
Right.
You know, so I'm in a position right now. I don't know what the next move is. So all we can do is just keep trying to tweet. Maybe somebody will see it. Maybe the right person will hear this.
Right.
And maybe we can make it happen.
And like, be like, you know, just put it out there in the universe respectfully.
Yeah, I am right now, like more than I ever have. I really want this to happen. I think it would be a great opportunity for him to come on, because people would love to hear him and people would love to listen to him.
Well,
because
that's just it.
He's freaking hilarious. And he's just a good speaker. I mean, I loved his podcast. I absolutely loved it.
And he's a good egg.
He really is a good egg. He really is. But yeah. And before we wrap this up, I just want to let you guys know that Brooke and I are working on some Patreon content, because we have the time for that now. We did have some Patreon content that we made for you last weekend, but it honestly was taking me forever to edit. Like forever. Because it was choppy. What happened, like we took some of the stuff that we talked about and we actually put it in the episode last week. So like trying to piece it together was really difficult. So we're just going to like make new content for Patreon. We're also going to be doing some fun things for just our Patreon people because we appreciate you. And because right now with the coronavirus, well, with COVID, I don't really feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm not able to do the mailings that I did before.
Right.
Like I understand like the mail services there, but there's like certain vendors that I can't get from, certain things that I make the things with that I can't get right now. So,
and not only that, our state is in a lockdown. Like,
right.
And to be totally honest, going out to stores to buy things to make and ship these things and get them to the UPS store, and these are not life or death things.
Right.
And I think that people understand that.
I hope so. And what was I going to say? I forgot. I think I was going to say that everybody will get their bracelets. And we have some other special stuff that we're going to be doing besides bracelets that's coming along, but we're going to be giving you content too. So we'll be working on that.
So stay tuned.
Just stay tuned.
Patreon.
And we appreciate your support. But we also do understand that because of the times, like right now, we do understand if you aren't able to be a Patreon person, like we completely understand. We just wanted to let the Patreon people that have already participated, have already been donating. We appreciate you. You are the reason why this podcast can continue to exist. And we want to make sure that we do special things for you. So that was that. So this week we don't have any stories for you. We just wanted to kind of talk about what's been going on. Like, we also want to put a call out for stories.
Yeah.
So
totally. I mean, and here's the thing. It's not because we don't have stories that we're not reading stories, but we do have stories, but we can always use more stories.
Right. We have some stories in the queue.
Yes. But so like if you haven't heard your story yet, it's coming.
Right. It sure is. It's coming soon. But we'd love to have more stories to add to the queue because
absolutely.
It's been a while since we've gotten stories. And I always hear people, they're like, I just don't feel like my story is that important. Actually, I got this really great story from, it was a girl, I think her name is Lauren. We met her in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to because I keep getting people's names wrong and like I'm putting on the spot. Like I call poor Heather. Heather, I'm calling you out because you need to call me out. I called her Jill.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was because I was like, my brain was like, Jay is not her name. Her name is not Jay. But I was like, JJ, isn't that her son's name is JJ? And I was like, but I thought to myself, why is she using JJ's account? Seriously, this is what my brain was doing. So I'm like,
right.
Her name's Jill. And like, I kept like waiting to like say something because I'm like, her name's not Jill. Like, it's not. And so like, I'd skip over her. No offense. Like, this is what I did.
Right.
But then I was like, I've got to go back to her. So I went back to her and I said, Jill. And I was like, oh my God, it's not Jill. It's not Jill. Her name is not Jill. So I am so sorry, Heather. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed.
I think she understood.
And like, if I ever do that to you guys, I honestly, it's not because I don't care. It's not because I don't know you. I am horrible with names. Like,
you are better with names than I am, though.
You think so?
Yes, I am terrible with names. I'm always bad with names. I remember faces and I can like remember stories and I can connect faces to stories. I am terrible with names. Terrible.
I do like I relate things. Not like Michael Scott relating.
I was just going to say like Michael Scott.
No, I do not do that. Baldy. No, I don't do that. I think of something like to make me remember. Like for instance, I think it's Lauren. But I know that her Twitter name is the LC_17. That's what I know. Like I know her Twitter name. Because I just had to look it up. But she's got stories for days. Let me just tell you.
I see her Twitter name and I always think, oh, Lauren Conrad.
Yeah, me too. Every time. But we met her in New York with the Apollo show. We met her in New York. And she was just one of those amazing people that you meet and you're like, this is too short of a time to hang out with this person. Like I need to hang out with this person again. And I felt that way about her. Not that I don't feel that way about almost everybody I see, but I just I felt like a connection with her, and she just has these stories for days. So she sent this story. She has also sent us another story, but she sent us this little story and it was amazing. Like it's just a little story. And I'm just going to read it. I'm going to read it because I asked her if I could read it, and I'm going to read it. She said, so we started talking. She had asked how we were doing, and I told her about Brooke. And so because we had gotten over a foot of snow. This was the beginning of April. And she was like talking about the snow conversation makes me think like I should mention the time that a somewhat unexpected early April blizzard prevented me from seeing that Face the Music club tour. I was 14. I changed my age on my school ID to be 17 because I think I had heard that you had to be like 16 to get into the place or something. But I knew 18 was not believable for me. Or maybe I thought it would be less trouble if I got caught. My parents wouldn't let me go, and it was in Buffalo, which is 2 hours away from where I lived. I was the kind of teen who didn't hear no, so I planned to take a bus. The blizzard stopped the buses, at least the ones that came out of my town, and I called a cab service, and they were like, that would be $300, but we aren't going anywhere in this weather. So I gave up and just called the club every 5 minutes around showtime. I had no idea how I got that idea, but the guy who answered the phone was really pissed at me. I actually heard the New Kids hit the stage and a few lines of "You've Got the Flavor" in the background. Then I left him alone. I had to pay my parents about $20 for the phone bill. I was so crazy. I've apologized to my parents many, many times. And then she said, "Happy Easter. I hope you enjoy the day." She is awesome. Aww. Like and I'm like, oh my God, that story was awesome. Can I share it? And she was like, yeah, I didn't really think it would count. Yeah, it does.
Yes, it counts. Absolutely. It counts.
Like we want those little stories because like it not only like is a cool thing to hear, and you know, we also might have memories that surround that we can talk about, you know, like,
right.
So it makes for more content, if you will. I don't know. That sounds kind of like, sounds like very like, we're all about the content, but that's not how it is. Like it just makes for like a good podcast episode. So,
well, yeah, I mean, it gives us some different things to talk about and different experiences to hear. It's a snippet in time that happened like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
So cool. Oh my gosh. So much fun. And oh my gosh. Like when I first read it, I thought that she took a bus. Like I read it really quick and I'm like, oh my gosh, she took a bus and got stuck and had to come home. And like her parents must have been pissed. But then I saw like she had never really left. But that would be my story. Like I would have taken a bus and got stuck, which was like
Beverly, we have a situation.
That's my mom's name. And that's okay. Have I told the story about the kid in the closet?
I think you have, but you can tell it again.
Okay. So the whole Beverly, we have a situation is a thing that Brooke and our friend Darcy say to me all the time because I was a pretty good kid. I was like always too guilty. Like I'd always have like guilt in anything I ever did. So I tried not to do too many things that would make me feel guilty, even though I felt guilty about everything. So we had my friend Jason and his friend, and I had a crush on Jason, came to my window, because we lived on like, it was just a 1-floor, house, like a ranch style house, 1 floor, very small houses. And they're all the same. That's where I grew up. It's called the Bengal Gardens. And, so he came to my window and we got the great idea to have him come inside, like for some reason. And him and his friend was like a bigger dude. But we got him in, and I remember like I could hear like the thing cracking, like the window casing cracking. And I thought like he broke the window casing, and I was like, I'm in so much trouble, but he didn't. Cause he was like with his foot, like trying to like get through the window. So we get in and we're talking and we're just like, whatever. And I hear my dad get up and I'm like, oh God, you guys got to get in the closet. So the other guy goes back out the window, but Jason doesn't. Jason stays and goes in my closet. And let me just tell you, this is gross. And I hope Joey McIntyre never listens to this part, but my basketball sneakers stunk. Like they
smell like trash.
They smell like trash. It just happened. It's so gross. I can't believe I'm even saying it. It's embarrassing. And so he's in my closet with my smelly sneakers. Okay. A guy that I like in my closet with my smelly sneakers. I don't realize this. My dad comes in and is like, what's up? And I just broke down and I was like, Jason's in the closet. And nothing's happening. We're not doing anything. It's just I didn't want Mom to get mad because I had a boy in my room, because Darcy was with me, so it wasn't like I had a boy in my room by myself. And my dad's like, what in the world? And he's like, Beverly, we've got a situation. And then he was like, never mind, we're all good. I think he's learned his lesson. I think Nikki has learned. No, not he. I think Nikki has learned her lessons, and she had to make him go in her smelly closet. That is what he said in front of Jason.
Well,
so that was it. Yeah, I got in trouble. I got grounded for that too. I got the cord taken away from the internet, I'm sure.
But you had a backup.
I did, in my backpack. So
you always have a backup cord.
Yeah, I always did. I had that backup cord in the bottom, like almost like a false bottom of my backpack, because like the liner had popped up a little bit, so I shoved it down in there. Yeah. So that was that story. So anyway, you guys have probably heard it a zillion times. I probably told it differently. It was like 30 years ago. Almost.
But there are probably some newer listeners that haven't heard that story.
Maybe. And it's been a while since I've told that story, I'm sure. So, yeah.
Yes.
That is the Beverly, we've got a situation. Yeah. Oh my God. We're almost here for 3 years. Oh my word.
What the heck?
What are we going to do? What are we going to do for 3 years?
I have no idea. Who knows what we can do at this point?
There's not really much to do. I mean, like the 1 year mark was like, holy cow, we lasted a whole year. And that was pretty crazy because we were doing 2 episodes a week. I don't know how.
That was insane.
That was pure insanity.
It really was.
Insanity.
Truly.
Yes. I don't even know what we were thinking. Really, seriously. And I was like, remember when we went down to 1 episode, I was like, I don't know if we can do this, Brooke. I really feel like we should be putting out 2 episodes a week. And then I was like, oh, this feels so much better.
Yeah.
You're like, I told you.
Right. Because it was too much. And then I got thinking tonight, because like we're recording kind of late tonight because of whatever.
11:52.
Yeah. But I got thinking, remember when that night that we were recording in your office? And what was the song? And we didn't get anything. We were
Oh my
recording
gosh,
for like
Brooke.
an hour and a
I
half.
still have
and we
that
got
episode.
nothing.
I've got to find it. It was Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. We kept saying that over and over again. Like
that whole
the whole
episode
episode was just, it was complete trash. Like, we have it. It's like not even Patreon content. It is us laughing hysterically at one another because I kept saying sha-na-na-na-na-na-na to This Is How We Do It, right? This is how we do it. Sha-na-na. And I kept saying sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh my God. It was funny, but like it was stupid.
It was. And we talked about something else. We did tell a story, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was.
It was something stupid.
But it was a garbage story. Like it didn't have a plot. Like I don't think we even finished it. Like it was just all over the place, and I was like, Brooke, this is a garbage episode. And then you had to come over the next day and do it.
Right. Like it wasn't going to be usable. And like that was a huge waste of time.
Yes. But we did have fun. We did have fun that night. We laughed a lot that night. And then I think that was like, I don't know if it was around that time. I can't remember the exact point in time where we were like, okay, 2 episodes is really... This
was well before that.
Oh, it was? Oh.
It was.
Oh.
Like, because we were recording 2 episodes a night at one point.
That's right. How the hell did we do that? That's
I don't
insane.
know. You'd come over here for scallops.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We'd go downstairs and we'd record.
I want scallops. I'm going to put that on my list.
That sounds really good, actually.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
But like, yeah, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
We would eat scallops and then go downstairs and record for
Kevin would make them because we were doing Whole30 at the time.
And I was doing something.
My skin never looked so good. Let me just tell you, from Whole30,
Same.
My skin never looked so good. Like
I
was glowing.
Shape Reclaimed.
Never lost a pound. Didn't even lose. I think I gained 2. But I looked like my skin looked fantastic. And if I could just figure out why I didn't lose weight, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know. My body's weird. My body is Wonderland.
No, you know what's weird? That was weird.
That was weird. That was really weird. I don't even know. It's again, we're punchy. It's 11:55. Like,
we didn't even intro.
No, we didn't. Oh my gosh, you guys, we didn't intro. We're gonna intro now because even though we're outroing, but we're gonna intro now because we always intro. So
right.
This is no, you go.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody.
We switched it on them. So yeah, that's it's a block party episode, and there's our intro because we did an intro. Right. We're kind of all over the place today. But this was a cool episode. Like, we just went with it. You know, we had a lot to talk about, New Kids Wise, and we got it done.
And I'm not mad at it. I like these episodes sometimes.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Why?
Oh, now I can.
Oh, that's weird.
But you got really quiet.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, you're really quiet right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not speaking any different.
Oh, it was me again.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was really loud. That was really loud. What was that? What was that?
I said, uh-oh.
Oh, that was really loud. Okay, now it's now you're back. You're back.
No, I like doing these episodes. Like when we did our first one, we called it Friday Night Chat back like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. And it was just like, it was fun. And that was an 80s, 90s episode. This is going to be a block party Friday Night Chat.
Oh, and it's Friday night. Oh my gosh,
it's
like the old days. We are like the old days. It's a Friday night. It's late. Just like the old days.
And I just
got paid. Money.
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 Oh, man.
We've got a really great NSYNC episode for you guys.
We do.
Is coming up. Yeah. We're getting it to you. It's a really great one. We have 2 stories that will take up the entire episode. And they're fantastic. So I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So if you guys have NSYNC stories, send them now.
It's gonna be May.
It is. I have that t-shirt.
And it's gonna be May, like a week from Monday.
I know, and I keep forgetting to wear it. Like, now's the time to wear it, Nikki.
Well, now is the time to wear it. It's really the only time to wear it.
It's really the only time to wear it. Yeah, it's really the only time to wear it.
So, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Donnie's got somebody on right now. I don't know what they're singing, but this chick she's into it. It's cool.
Oh,
I love it when they're like, fun. Yeah, she's like laughing and.
Well, I'm going to go watch as soon as we get off of this.
Yeah.
My husband, I'm just going to say this. About 20 minutes ago, he came, I'm in the living room, but the kitchen is next to me. He came out into the kitchen, made something to eat. It smells delightful.
Ooh.
And now he's gone back into the bedroom.
I want some.
It smells like crescent rolls.
Yeah.
Like from a can.
I'm adding those to my list too.
I could go for some crescent rolls. I could go for some pigs in a blanket with crescent rolls.
That sounds amazing.
I'm punchy now. So on that note.
Yeah. Let's outro.
Let's wrap this mother up.
Yeah. What's that? What was that MC Hammer song?
Turn this mother out.
Turn this mother out. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wait, what was that?
I don't know. I was getting down with my bad self. So we love you guys. We absolutely love you guys. Again,
for real.
Cannot believe the support that we got on the Zoom. Love all you guys. Thank you so much for all coming and doing the Zoom with us. We'll have the information. Hey, what?
I have an idea.
What?
You should call us. Leave us some voicemails.
Yes, we do. I have some voicemails that I'm going to try to append to the end of this episode.
Okay.
Usually when I edit these, like, I'm like, I upload and then at like 12:02 when it's already live, I'm like, crap, I forgot to put the voicemails on. So,
yeah. Well, if you remember,
yes,
I'll try to remind you.
Yes, please do. And I will put the voicemails on, and we would love for you to leave a voicemail, and I will make sure it gets on.
Yes, let us know what your favorite part of this virtual cruise weekend was.
Yes. So
what was the highlight for you?
Yeah, what was your favorite part, and what were you most excited about? But what was your favorite part? I can tell you what I'm really excited about. I think you know
what you're really excited about.
Like, I am blocking time.
I'm really excited about.
I am so excited for Joey's solo stuff tomorrow night. I am so actually tonight, because it's now 12:03. Very excited for it. Cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm
excited for Jordan's Instagram Live. He's not singing. He's not performing.
He's just going to be him. He's just going to chill.
He's just going to do his Instagram Live like he used to do every night after the concerts.
Fun.
That's what I'm guessing it's going to be.
And I love that. I love Jordan like that.
I do too.
Can I just tell you? I really
do Instagram Live every day.
I really hope he brings people on. And you know who I hope he brings on?
Me?
Not only you. I would love for you to go on. Absolutely. But I also would love if Maria went on.
Yes.
Because it's awesome. Like,
it was amazing when she was on the last
yes.
or last summer.
But I would absolutely love for you to be on. That would be.
I'm going to put makeup on tomorrow just in case.
You need to, just in case. I have makeup on right now, but
just in case.
Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Oh. All right. Well, it's been real, Brooke. This was fun.
This was fun.
It was just what I needed for this weekend. And
oh, that reminds me of the Cars.
It's just what I needed. That song?
Yeah.
I like
what
that song.
I needed. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rick.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. This was a great night. This is a great conversation.
Oh, Jenny's
really
in the background of this. I see Donnie and Jenny's in the background. I'm going to see what song it is. Let me see real quick. I can't play too much of it because I don't want us to get
Right.
Good. I love GNR. Well, I mean, I love you guys first, of course, but I love GNR too. It's all good. Yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine. Sweet Child of Mine.
Is that what it is?
Yep. He's got eyes of the bluest skies. Yeah, he does.
All right,
yeah,
I'm going to go watch.
All right, I will watch with you, and happy New Kids on the Block weekend, everybody.
Yeah, happy New Kids on the Block day, weekend, virtual cruise.
Yep. I look forward to talking to all you guys this week. So hopefully you all be able to make it.
I think that you should put at the end here a ship horn.
Brr. I can do that.
Just like that. All right.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Nikki and Brooke, it's Katie Loring from Omaha, Nebraska. It is March 20th, which means we got to listen to Donnie today. It was so awesome. He brought tears to my eyes, and I'm so happy for you girls. I also just saw Joey McIntyre Instagram storied your whole entire podcast. He tagged you guys, and he tagged Donnie, and we're putting it in the universe, girls. He's coming. He's gonna do it. It's happening. Anyway, Brooke, Nikki, I love you. You guys bring so much joy to my life. I'm so happy that I found you guys. And I found you guys all because of Joey McIntyre's podcast. He kept saying your guys' handle on Twitter over and over and over again. And I had to find out who you were. I love you, girls. Cannot wait to see you. Now that the cruise has been postponed, Brookie, you're coming. And I can't wait to hug both of you. Love you, girls. Mwah. Happy quarantine. Bye.
Hey, ladies. It's Jackie, a.k.a. Brown Sugar Honey. I was listening to the recent episode, the Block episode, and you guys mentioned Kermit the Frog. And at some point, there was a mention of it being Kermit, initial D, Frog, and that it stood for Darius. My head was blown. I was like, wait a minute. Is Kermit a brother? Because Darius is definitely not a name I would associate with a green frog. So you literally had me Googling, is Kermit the Frog really Kermit the Frog? Thanks for the laugh, and thanks for blowing my mind. But I'm happy to say that for everybody questioning right now, it is Kermit the Frog, not the letter D. All right. Bye.
Hey, it's Karen. Karen F. as in Frank. I have a fun story about that I should probably send you guys. But I was the one who sent the text message about the guy from the IT Crowd being on the British Baking Show on Netflix. So just wanted to let you know that. So now you get to hear my voice. Ooh. Take care.
End of messages.
File's done.